Hi everyone, welcome to our channel Crack You RRB SSC Banking Exam. In today's video, we will be doing error detection and sorry for the delay. Hello everyone, hello Akshaya, hi viral videos, hi Krish, hello Aryanth, good evening Ganeshwar. So today is day 4 and today we will be doing a verbal topic. So what is the number of question we get from verbal? It is in the examination, let me say, IBPS Clerk, Prelims. We have 30 questions from English and the time allotted for this section is 20 minutes. These 30 questions can be from reading comprehension, error detection, parajumble, synonym, antonym and other miscellaneous type. But there are few important sections that you can definitely see in the examination, and that are reading comprehension, that is definitely going to come in the examination in every shift generally, and the other is error detection. So from error detection you get 5 questions. This is mostly 5. Sometimes you get 2 to 3 questions, sometimes you get 0 question, but mostly as the pattern, probability, maximum time we have seen 5 questions definitely from error detection. This can be of type where one part of sentence is fixed and you need to find the error in one of the part given in the other parts, or there are a lot of error in different part and you have to find a part which is correct, that is error free. So in this session we will be doing both type of error detection. One where you need to find the part which has an error, like for an example, I am a girl. Chalo, I have given this. This is part 1, part 2, part 3 and part 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 5th part is having no error. So, sometime you have to find the error in any of the part, like which part is in. If there is an error, then this is if there is an, like I am an girl, so no, it's wrong, this is a part with error. And in the other type what you have to do is, this part is with error, with error, with error, and this is without error. So we need to find a correct part. So in this session we will be doing both the type. Hi Pooja. So to take part in this quiz, as in this session we will have 10 questions. Where you need to join is cracku.in/live. cracku.in/live. Please join here so that you can participate in solving this 10 question. As you all know, if you are among the top 3 people in the leaderboard, what you are getting is IBPS mock test series, and this series has 25 mock tests, both in Hindi and English. कि अगर आप हिंदी में कंफर्टेबल हो आप हिंदी में दीजिएगा, अगर आपको इंग्लिश में देना है आप इंग्लिश में दीजिएगा. गुड इवनिंग पूजा. हेलो शिल्पा रमेश कुमार. Everybody please join here. cracku.in/live, and hope you are practicing question like as much as questions possible. Give mock test daily. We also have free mock test, you can just go and attempt them. We have sectional test, we have past year, that is previous year paper PDF, you can download them and solve. And if you have yet not started, then please do start and start solving previous year paper, at least one previous year paper and one mock test daily. This is utmost important as the exam is nearing. Abhishek, I want to take mock test series for SSC CGL. Please let me know if I can use mock again and again for practice. Yes, you can use mock again and again for practice. And Abhishek, yeah, you can take SSC CGL. We even have that too. You can just go to cracku.in and you can see the paper for SSC CGL. Not only CGL, even CHSL and all the other type like CPO. Okay, Silpa, you have yet not started. Actually, I am interested in bank exam, ma'am. May I know what the basic step and how to schedule my study timing and what and all topics should I cover? So, first of all, are you from a maths background or science background so that you are good with quants, and if not, so you need to start practicing for that. The other thing is, are you preparing with a job or without a job? These are the two important factors that matters, as you need to divide your time accordingly in that manner. And once you have done that, see the schedule for 2021, all the banking exam is out for IBPS. You can just go and see, you can schedule your date like on this day. For example, the IBPS PO pre-exam, not the 2021, but the one which is already done for the people who have yet not taken part in the test. It is on 6th of Jan. So, you need to see what is the time remaining and what are your weaknesses, and you have yet not started or you don't know anything about it. Go and download the notification, read the syllabus, read the step. You must know what the bank needs from you, what is the pattern of the examination, how do you approach pre. See, generally mains and interview is important, but to reach to mains you need to qualify pre. So, that is utmost important. So, see the pattern and syllabus. This is the two basic thing you must know. Once you know this, you will know how to approach that. If you are good at English, what you can do is you can start reading articles daily so that you can improve and keep up with this. This will even help you. Articles mean newspaper. Even this will help you with the current affairs, that you can keep up with current affairs. So, it can help you in two ways. Reading newspaper can improve your English plus your current affairs section. Current affairs is apart from mains exam for banking exam, and the other is for reasoning and quants. You can start if you don't know how to solve it, and like you don't know even a single part of this. What you can do is you can start with easier questions like alphanumeric series, direction sense, and in quants you can start with simplification. So, what happens here is you can just first build your confidence that yes you can do, and then the next thing you move into DI and puzzles, as they carry maximum marks. Can you say in Telugu, ma'am? I'm sorry, I may be a little weak in Telugu. Chalo, everybody join here, cracku.in/live. We are posting the first question. Here is the first question. There is a timer of 1 minute. Hi Suri. Okay, 2 people got this correct and 3 wrong. Four people got this wrong. Last 5 seconds. And the time is up. We have 4 people with correct answer and 4 with wrong answer. Hi Rahul, you can join here. cracku.in/live to participate in the quiz, as this is the first question. I am not getting good marks in English. How can I improve English? Prem Sankar, you can too join here, cracku.in/live, as this is the first question. We are having more 9 questions. See Aryanth, to get good marks in English, what you need to do is first you be like easy going with it. Just don't see the glamour, see the grammar. Grammar is important. Maximum that things are asked in the examination, like what is the preposition, what is an article error, and the only thing you can do is start reading easy books first. Don't go directly to the Hindu or any difficult newspaper, as if you can read the Hindu, that means already your English is good, so you are able to read that paper. It has a standard English. So you start with the short magazines and stories, so that you build up your interest in reading that. Once you are done with that, you can just slowly increase the level of the book whatever you are reading, and then go to the newspaper. As I have said earlier, reading newspaper will not only improve your English, but it will also improve your current affairs section. So let us see what is the correct answer for this question. What is it saying first? Let us see. In each of the questions, that is this and the rest forthcoming for this part, there's error in a part. So there is an error in part. You have to identify the same and mark it as the answer. So what we need to find is the part which has an error and mark it as our answer. If the sentence does not contain any error, then mark option E. Option E says no error. So the first part, let us read the sentence first. After mysteriously expanding for decades, Antarctic's sea ice cover starting melting. So can we see an error here? This is continuity, starting melting. It should be has started melting, as yes, you're just not starting, it has already started. So it has started melting. So what will be the correct replacement for this? It will be started melting. So which is the correct answer here? Option D is the correct answer, and 4 people got this correct and 4 wrong. Naganuri, why is it B? This one, expanding for decades, like yes, it is expanding, it is still expanding, so it's a continuous process, and for decades, like it has already been, we don't know the time periods, it's given decades. Okay, let's go to the next question. Silpa, Prem, Rahul, you can start with this quiz here. It will help you to solve a problem in the time given, as in the examination you don't get 1 minute for a question, as there are 30 questions, 20 minutes. So you get nearly 30 seconds and less than that even to solve a question. And where do you need to join is cracku.in/live. Sinathi, can you provide SSC JEE mock test? Yes, definitely. We do have mock test for SSC and even the sectional test. You can just go and see. We even provide the GK, that is static GK. Okay, 8 people got this correct and 5 wrong, and the time's up. Let us see what is the solution for this. Even this part is saying the same, error in a part. We need to identify that and mark that as the answer, whatever part is having an error. Okay, let's see. Focus can only occur when we has said yes to one option and no to all other option. Can you find a problem here? Focus can only, no, it's correct. Occur when we, okay, till then no problem. So it can be focus can only occur when we has said. So if we are using a we, will there be has? No. For plural, what do we use is have. So it should be we have. For example, he has, she has, similarly they have, we have, as he and she is singular and they and we is plural. So it should be we have, not has. So here has must be replaced by have to make the sentence correct. As what is the error here? It is with singular and plural. Now let us see with the correct word. Focus can only occur when we have said yes to one option and no to all other options. And yes, even this sentence is meaningful, that you can only focus in one thing when you say no to all other options. So, option C is the correct answer. Yes, Prem, it's option C. Chalo, let's go to the next question. There are 4 people with the same score, that is 2, and 3 with same, that is 1. Come on, Jiga. Okay, 3 people got this correct and 4 wrong till now. Okay, this is not a tough question, it's very easy. You just need to see a minute thing that is wrong here. People joining now, you can take part in the quiz by joining cracku.in/live. Okay, with this 12 people got this correct and 6 wrong. Hi Prem, hi Rohila, you can join here cracku.in/live. Okay, the other thing, in the first 2 questions I have just given part A in option number A, part B in option number B, part C in option number C. Here the options are jumbled up. So, if part A is wrong, you need to find which option has part A, just don't mark it blindly. So, even that can gain wrong marks, that can gain you negative marking. So, don't do that. Make sure you have your full concentration while giving the examination. Sometimes what happens in the examination is not this, chalo, this is a quiz of 10 questions only. What happens when you are giving the examination, when you are not giving your full concentration? While giving the examination, your brain roams around like, what will I do after this exam? Okay, I'll go and I'll do this, I'll eat this, I'll do this, I need to go home. So, don't do that. For that 1 hour, give your full concentration to that exam only, and that is the reason you give mock test. So, you can at least concentrate in the paper for 1 complete hour. Let us see what is the solution for this. Again, we need to find is a part with error. Let's see the first part. I am convinced that the rich experience and knowledge of the commander will serve our homeland for a long time to come. This is the sentence. The first part, I am convinced that, okay, till now there is no problem. The rich experience and knowledge of the commander will serve, exactly of the, as the commander is definite here. So, of the commander will serve our homeland for a long time to come. So, this is an article error. Here it should be replaced by a. Now, what is the article error? How many articles are there? There are 3 articles, a and the. These 2 are indefinite and this is definite. Like the United States, the United Kingdoms, and a ball, as the ball is not definite, so it is a ball, an apple. So, these are indefinite, these are definite. Here a is used for consonant and an is used for not vowel but vowel sound which sounds like vowel. For example, an can be used for a, e, I, o, u. This is definite as these are vowels. The other thing, okay, for example, there is honor. What article will be used here? As this is a consonant, but it sounds like vowel, honor. So, the article used here is an. So, remember, an is used for a word, a noun which sounds like vowel. So, an honor. Similarly, this is a long time, not an long time. So, what is the answer here? Option D. I mean, D is the answer here. So, correct answer is option A. Let's go to the next question. Yes, Jayashree, option A is the correct answer. Prem Rohila, you can join here. cracku.in/live. Swati Bhai is leading the board with score 4. Oh, this is an interesting question. Okay, 12 people got this correct and 3 wrong. Let us see what is the solution after 10 seconds as the countdown of 10 seconds started. Okay, with this, there is 13 people who got this correct and 7 wrong. Let us see what is the solution. Again, find a part with error. If I was you, I would go for a change of job location. So, if I was you, I would go for a change of job location. This is the sentence. So, is this correct sentence? No. But the part wrong is option D, which is correct answer, but the part is option A. What should it be replaced by? It should be replaced by if I were you. What you can see contradiction is, here is a singular and we are using where. So, this is an exception case. Generally people get confused by I was, like with if, like if I was and if I were. Let us see what is this. We will solve this confusion in this session today. So, I was is used for a situation that could happen, like oh sorry, I didn't knew. If it was like if I was mistaken, I would apologize. So, this is a situation which could have been possible. So, I was can be used in that situation and that would be correct. But I were is a subjunctive mood. It is used in a subjunctive mood. That is not possible. For example, if I were Bill Gates, I could buy a plane or something like this. See, if I even get lots of money like Bill Gates, I will not be Bill Gates. I will have my own identity. So, similarly, this thing is a subjunctive mood, that is an unreal situation. So, if I were is used in unreal situation. So, if I was you, that is if I were you, if you correct this sentence, if I were you, why is this unreal? Like I can be you? No, I can be one of among you, but I will have my own identity. I can't be you. So, for unreal situation, what we use is if I were you. So, the correct answer is if I were you, I would go for a change of job location. So, part A has an error and option D is the correct answer. Chalo, let's go to the next question. Exactly, where is used for past but the sentence is not past. Exactly, that is why this is an exception. Like I were is used for subjunctive mood, which is used in unreal situation. If this should be a real situation, I would use any other in the other form, but particularly in this case, when we are talking about a subjunctive mood or an unreal situation, then we use I were, and this is an exception. That is why I kept this an question as an example. So, if this question comes in the examination, you must know what to write. Chalo, let's go to the next question. Pravolika, yeah, correct. Okay, 2 people got this wrong, 3 people got this wrong. Eight people got this wrong, and there's still 15 seconds. Okay, with this, there's 21 wrong answers and 0 correct. Please let me know which part do you find it to be wrong. Here we do need to find an error, and if we don't get an error, we need to mark option E as our answer. So let us see, let us read the sentence first and then we will catch the error. The first fossils of a duck-billed dinosaur have been discovered in Africa, suggesting dinosaurs crossed hundreds of kilometers to open water to get there. Okay, the first part. The first fossils of a duck-billed dinosaur. Okay, whatever the first fossil of duck-billed dinosaur have been discovered in Africa. Till here, there is no error. Suggesting dinosaur crossed hundreds of kilometers. So it suggested that dinosaur crossed hundreds of kilometers. Till then, there is no error. To open water to get there. There, as it indicating place in Africa. So the correct use of there is given here. If there is no error, what should be the answer? It should be no error. Option E, the correct answer. See, every time it's not important that the sentence is having an error. You need to analyze it, and if you don't find it, remember there's an option called no error. Have been, has been. So, where are we using have been? Have been is for plural thing. The first fossils. So, fossils are being found of duck-billed dinosaur have been found. So, here if you are using this, so have been is the correct thing of open water. Open water is like sea, oceans, kilometers of open water. That means, see what does the sentence actually say is, understand the meaning of the sentence. Some part of fossils of duck-billed dinosaur, like some part of fossils of dinosaur were found in Africa too. So, what does that indicated is, like it suggested that dinosaurs have crossed lots of kilometers of open water. That means they travelled in sea and oceans to reach Africa. How have they travelled in sea and ocean? That information is not given, but open water is ocean and seas. So, kilometers of open water indicates that. Chalo, let's go to the next question now. Please do read the instruction here before solving the question. In English, lot of grammar rules are there. How can you remember all this? How can we remember all this? See, for just like things you don't remember, you don't need to remember math. Similarly, if you are fluent in English, you don't need to remember that. Just there are few basic that you need to know is like, for plural, what do we use? For singular, what are the uses we do? And there are few things that changes. That is an exception case. When you go through the things, you will definitely know. And whatever, for example, many people find difficulties with synonym and antonym. It's like there's so many words with so many different meaning. How do we remember that? What you can do is, you can write 5 words in a day and practice that word. By while communicating with your friend, you just use that word and be like, oh, see, I used a cool word. In this way, you can remember this. Similarly, with the rules, if you find a problem using a rule in a grammar, you first mark it that this rule is a problem, like a correct use of preposition, a correct use of article, a correct use of anything. You just write down that, and while talking to a friend or a family, you can just use them. And you just can be like, oh, see, I learned this, this is so cool. Actually, I did this in my college days or school days, you can say. Okay, 12 people got this correct. Sorry, 12 people got this wrong and 3 correct. Let us see. I have said read the instruction first. The given question contains one statement. Okay, there is the one statement that is divided into 5 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, out of which the first part is correct. So, this part is correct. We don't need to find anything here. There may be some error in the remaining 4 parts, that is 2, 3, 4, 5. While one part is correct. So, among this 2, 3, 4 and 5, one part is correct. The correct part is your answer. So, we need to find a correct part among these 4 parts, that is 2, 3, 4, 5. And in case all the parts are correct, then mark option E is your answer, that is all parts are correct. So, Ross and colleagues obtained funding from the National Geographic Society for Explore India. So, here we can see it should not be 4, rather than it should be 2. Why? As they obtained funding from the National Geographical Society, they have, why did they obtain this? They have obtained this to explore India for the purpose. For is used for something purpose, and here it should be they have to explore India. So, it should be the 4 should be replaced by 2. Okay, let me write here. First part, 4 should be replaced by 2. Let us see the second part. For rare, if we replace this by 2 and then read the complete sentence, Ross and colleague obtained funding from the National Geographical Society to explore India for, okay, this use of for is correct, as this is talking about a purpose, for rare fossil bearing rock of the correct age, okay, that might provide critical evidence. So, it should be that might provide rather than provided, as might and provided, exactly it should be provide. So, in the fourth part we are getting is, this is the second, yeah, in the fourth part we are getting is provided, to provide, that might provide critical evidences to the origin of perisodactyl and other groups of mammal. So, what should it be? It should be not to, but of the, as this is for this. So, it should be critical evidences of, what they find the evidences of what? Of the origin of. So, the answer to your of is this, like what is of this. So, here in the fifth part you should replace to the, to, of the. So, we got 3 error in second part, fourth part and fifth part. Which part is error free? Obviously, the third part, that is option B the correct answer. Yes, Naganuri, option B is the correct answer. It is quite lengthy. No, whatever, see, it seems it is just a single sentence. When you get these type of question in the examination, you just in a flow read the sentence, and if you will just get the thing. Like, first error you must catch while reading the sentence is might provide, as this is a common thing. So, it might provide critical evidence, not provided, to the organ. So, if there is evidence, so there must be like for what. So, what is of the organ? So, this and this. Chalo, let us go to the next question. The instruction is same as the last one. Come on people, just see the minute things that matters there. That are the things that are generally given in the examination too. You just need to read the entire sentence and see what feels correct or what doesn't feel correct, and if there is something that does not feel correct, go back and check the grammar. If it is grammatically correct, then it is correct, then don't do any changes, but when it is not, then you will get your answer. Okay, 3 people got this correct. Come on, Akshaya and Chinna. Okay, the time is off and we have 8 correct answers and 10 wrong answers. Let us see. It is again asking us to find a part which is correct among the 4 part which has an error. This part is correct as said in the instruction. So, we will keep this like this. Let us check the other 2, 3, 4, 5. The discovery of antibiotic and synthetic plant derived drugs anesthetic have changed. So, the first error I have found here is it should be have changed medical practice in one hand and human health in the other. So, here is a very important thing to notice for the preposition purpose. Here it should be on one hand and human health on the other. So, why on? Where do we use in, on and into? Into is used like I am going into the room. Where is in? I am in the box. In the box I am sitting inside the boxes. I am in the box. Okay, or I am in the room. And where is used on? Like I am sitting on a chair. So, I am sitting on top of a chair. So, it is on a chair. It is not in. And if I am sitting on a table, then I am sitting on a table. So, the correct use here should be medical practice on one hand, as okay, I am holding a pen. If the pen is kept like this, the pen is on my hand. Similarly, it is here medical practice on one hand and human health on the other. So, this is a balance. So, 4 and 5 is also wrong. We have found a change here, change here, change here, that is replacement here. Which part is correct? That is part 2 is correct. Option A is the correct answer. Yes, Jayashree, option 1, option A is the correct answer. Let's go to the next question. Hope you got this. Where do we use in and on? Basically, like many times we get confused in where to use in and on. Like this bottle is on the table. Similarly, the things are on the hand. Let's go to the next question. What is time limit? For one question in this quiz, you get 1 minute, and in the examination there are 30 questions and you get 20 minutes for this. Everyone new, you can join to cracku.in/live, and we are daily live from Monday to Friday at 4 p.m. Every day we have a new session on a new topic for banking, as this is 30 days crash course for IBPS Clerk free. And a very fun way of doing a crash course, we will have 10 different questions of a topic and you can participate in solving this. There will be a quiz. For every question you will be given 1 minute. You need to solve the question in that 1 minute, and if you are among the top 3 people in the leaderboard, like you can see here is Aryan, Swatiba and Francis Sachin, you will be able to win a award or win a gift hamper, that is IBPS mock test series, and this series will have 25 mock tests both in Hindi and English. तो अगर आपको हिंदी में देना हो आप हिंदी में दीजिएगा, और if you want to give it in English you can go with English. Chalo, let's see what is the solution for this question. 5 people got this correct and 12 wrong. We need to find a part, as the instruction says is, we need to find a part which is correct. People in society needs many goods. Okay, the first is not needs but need. Why? Like he says, they say. When we use a singular, that is he or she, the other part will be plural, that is says. When it is collective plural, then the other part will be say. Remember this? So, people in society, people is collective, not just one person but lot of people. So, people in society, it should be need many goods. So, we know one is correct, so we are not changing people to person, as this part is already correct. 2 is wrong, needs should be replaced by need. Let's see the third part, goods and services in their everyday. So, in there is talking about people. So, this there should be replaced by THEIR. You know there are 2 types of there, IR and THERE. This is for place. I am going there, I live there, and this is for but why can't I see my name on the leaderboard? You need to reply to you need to answer them. There are top 7 people in the leaderboard. If you are among them, you will obviously you will be able to see them. And this there is for person. There. So, this should be replaced by this there. Life including foods. Food is itself a collective thing. So, food should be food. Clothing, shelter, transport, etc. So, part 5 is correct. So, what are the error in the first 3 part? Need should be replaced by need. There should be replaced by there. Life including foods should be replaced by food, and 5th part is correct. So, option C is the correct answer, and 5 people got this correct. Remember this thing, that when there is a singular we use says or he needs, and if there is plural like they, so it is like they need and we need, it is not needs. And the other thing is there, and even there is one more, then and then. Where do we use then? Then is for comparative. When you compare, like this pen is better than this phone is better than this. So, that time this then is used, and this is for the time reference, like the than king, or even for you are saying like what happens after this, then he turns left. So, it is for that purpose. Now, let us go to the next question. Come on Nanda, solve as many as question possible. You will definitely be among this person in leaderboard. Here we have two people with same score, and then Francis Sachin. Akshaya with score 3.5, then Sindhuli Devi with 3.25, and then Krishna Karthik with 3. Okay, 2 people got this correct and 6 wrong. This is the 9th question. Okay. There are 5 people with the correct answer and 10 wrong answer. Swatiba got this correct, I guess. She is leading with 6.75 score. We need to find a part with correct, and if everything is correct, what is the answer? Option E is our correct answer. Let us see. Buddhism had made its way to Sri Lanka many centuries earlier during the time of Ashoka and a thriving Buddhist community. So, can you see any error? Let us see part by part. Buddhism had made, okay, it has made earl, and this part is correct. So, what are we getting a sentence in? Past form, as we have had here. Its way to Sri Lanka, okay, this part has no error till now, many centuries earlier, okay, it had, Buddhism had already made its way many centuries earlier. So, till now we do not have any error in this part. We got two parts with no error. So, we can directly say option E is the correct answer, that all the part are correct. But let us check the other two. During the time of Ashoka, okay, during his time, and a thriving, so no article error, as thriving is a consonant. Buddhist community soon took roots. So, option E is the correct answer, as all the part here is correct. And 5 people got this correct and 10 wrong. It's not possible to change the answer 1 marks. Yes, once you mark the answer, it gets freezes and you will not be able to change the option. And so, mark your answer very properly and very carefully, as this can even give you practice for the examination. What happens in the examination? You first mark a question, there you can change. It's like you can go back and change, but you have very little time. You have 35 questions, 30 questions to be solved in 20 minutes. So, you just can't be like confused, and if you are confused and stuck in a question, I would suggest leave that question and move to the next question, so that you do not waste a lot of time. So, yes, once you mark the answer here, it gets freezes. Let us go to the next question, and this is the last question. Chalo, let us see this last question, maybe the deciding one, that who is among the top 3 people. Okay, 3 people got this correct and 2 wrong. Okay, now the top 3 people are changed. The timer is off. With this, we have 7 people who got this correct and 6 wrong. And these are the top 3 people. C is Swatiba, congratulations, you got 7.75, that's a nice score. Other is Aryant with score 5.75 and Akshaya with 5.5. And others are Sindula Devi with 5.25, Krishna Karthik with 3.75, Francis Sachin with 3.75 and Naganuri Jayashree with score 3. Chalo, congratulations Swatiba, Aryant and Akshaya. Let us see the solution, then I will tell what are we winning. Again the same instruction. So, what do you need to find is one part which is correct. The 20th century and certainty the 21st century. So, the first error we have here is certainty. It is not something that is certain or certainty. It should be certainly. So, here this should be replaced by and certainly. So, we know this part is correct and fixed here. The 20th century and certainly the 21st century has demonstrated the utility of biological knowledge of furthering human welfare, be it in health sector or agriculture. So, the next mistake just by reading we can find is it should be it in health sector or agriculture. So, it should be replaced by it. The third part is has demonstrated the utility. Till now there is no error. Let us see the fourth part of biological knowledge of Furthering. So first of all, what is this? What is the meaning of furthering? It is to promote or to help the process. That is simply to promote process of development. Okay, this is furthering. So it should be replaced by in, as biological knowledge in the process of development or to support the process of development. So this should be replaced by in furthering. So part 3 is correct. Option C is the correct answer. Now let us read the sentence, that is corrected sentence after all the replacement. What would be? The 20th century and certainly the 21st century has demonstrated the utility of biological knowledge in furthering human welfare, be it in health sector or agriculture. So this is perfectly grammatically correct and contextually correct sentence. So your option C is the correct answer. And this was the last question. Thank you Swatiba, thank you Akshaya, thank you Aryant. Hope you liked it, and if you did, please do like, share and comment. And yes, we also provide all the previous year paper of banking and SSC exams, and we do provide free mock test and even sectional test for quant, reasoning and verbal for banking exams. So please do go and check. And for this people who are our top 3 rankers in the leaderboard, congratulations first, and you will be given IBPS mock test series, which will have 25 mock tests both in Hindi and English. So congratulations people. Thank you Suri. And yes, we are live from Monday to Friday. Every day we come up with different topics. Remember, this is a crash course series, so we will cover all reasoning, quants and verbal. Do join 4 p.m. Monday to Friday. And thank you. Even do please like, share and subscribe. Press the bell icon if you want to know that we are live now.